Hey guys, welcome to this LoudsCast short with TGN.TV. Basically guys, in my inbox I've had a few requests to go over the Protection Warrior tanking changes for patch 4.2. Now not an awful lot has changed, however there are a couple of things to bear in mind, such as many crowd control abilities no longer cause creatures to attack players when they are cast, and Retaliation, Recklessness and Shield Wall no longer have stance requirements. Okay, so the first point there about crowd control abilities, basically if you are doing a random heroic or whatever and a DPS does decide to CC, all the mobs will now not go for him if he isn't too close, which means that you don't have to panic pull the threat back, as I like to call it, which can often result in you breaking that CC with abilities such as Thunderclap and Shockwave. So now if you use as a CC, you're going to have plenty of time to get your initial threat rotation off and to pull the rest of the mobs using abilities like Heroic Throw and such, and it makes your job a little bit easier as a tank doing that. Okay, now the second point here, Retaliation, Reckless and Shield Wall no longer have stance requirements. This is an awesome change. Been waiting for this one for a while. They seem to really like warriors in Cataclysm. Really glad to see that this has come about. Basically, in Wrath, a few of us, when we were tanking bosses in raids and that sort of thing, before we'd pull, we'd switch to battle stance, we'd pop Retaliation, we'd switch back to defensive stance, and then we'd charge in, and basically we would get a bit of extra threat from Retaliation because it instantly counterattacks any enemy that strikes you in melee for 12 seconds. Great little threat booster from that ability. Now it's not needed as much in Cataclysm because we do essentially have vengeance through our vigilance. However, it's nice to have, and if you are struggling to keep threat, it's well worth popping Retaliation before you charge in. Now the other thing to bear in mind is obviously we can use Recklessness now in defensive stance. It can be worth using because it's going to increase your crit, which is going to increase your threat. However, the thing to bear in mind is that you will take 20% increased damage, so you want to be quite geared before you're doing this, and I'd recommend popping a defensive cooldown or ability while you use Recklessness, so you can use Enraged Regeneration, or you can use Shield Block, which is quite nice. So I'm just going to show you an example of those couple of things. So we've got Training Dummy over here, I pop Retaliation, I then decide to charge in, and I'm going to get a nice bit of extra threat from that. Bear in mind guys that if you do use Retaliation or Recklessness, your Shield Wall shares a cooldown with those abilities and you won't be able to use it. Okay, thanks for watching guys, that's been pretty much it from me. Don't forget to check out my live stream where most nights now I am going to be live streaming some Firelands raids for you all. That's justin.tv/LoudsCast, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching guys, bye!